What's up everybody, my name is Tonny and I'm here with my brand new first Borderlands 3 video. In this video I'm going to show you guys how to solve the Revenge of the Cartel puzzle, or the hidden puzzle here. I might be a little bit early here you guys, so I'll show you guys how to do this, so that way you guys can nail this challenge that we have to do here. So first off is how to get to this room here. So I'm a little bit lost right now. I'm going to show you guys from the starting point how to get to this room here. So first off, when you guys enter through the main entrance here, you would want to head up to your right side of the staircase, go up all the way up here, go all the way to the right over here. When you reach this hallway, go to the left, and then from here you want to go ahead and kill all the bad guys or the enemies here. So there's gonna be enemies following, just kill them all. So all these health packs here, this is part of the what do you call it? The Mayhem 10. So I have a modifier here where I can't go down basically. So that's why there's all these HP stuff all around. But then again, you know, when it comes to this puzzle, you want to be in this room right here. So this door will open once you clear all the enemies. So once you get inside here, you will see that there is a button right here on this keyboard. So when you press this button, you will notice that there's 4 screens here that shows shapes. So we got 2 pyramids and 2 of these little circle things here. I'm not sure what they're called. I don't know what the shape is. Probably like a cone, not a cone, something. Looks like a cone. I don't know. So when you guys see these shapes, there will be 3 artifacts here. So we got the cube right here. We got the cylinder. Let's see, maybe it's a cylinder. So we got a cylinder here, and then you got the pyramid up here. Doesn't look like a pyramid, but it's up here. And then you also got numbers here. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now notice that they're like a just by going back a little bit and just looking at it, you notice that they're like a numpad key going on here. So that's what they are. When you guys do this puzzle, you cannot make a mistake. If you do, you might have to redo all this stuff again. So don't make a mistake here. So how to solve this? Basically, the way this works is, let's take a good look at the artifacts real fast. So notice that there is a bookend on these right here. So notice that every time you guys come inside this room, these 3 shapes will tend to move in a different location. So that's your very first clue here, you guys, is these 3 shapes. So how to even consider what number to do? So first off, you notice 4 screens here. So it's pretty obvious that with this numpad here, or let's call it numpad. So these numpad numbers here and these 4 screens here, it seems to me there is a 4-digit code here just by looking at it. It's kind of hard to figure that out, but just by looking at it, that's how I figured it out. So notice that there's a pyramid here on this very first screen. So it goes from left to right. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so let's go look at this one right here with the pyramid. So the pyramid is up here. Based upon the distance between the artifact and the little bookend, it's the number you should press. So let's say for this pyramid one right here, the distance between these 2 is right next to each other. So since they're right next to each other, the number looks like, I think the number seems to be that the number will be on number 7. So how do I let me see if this actually is correct or not. Yep, it's correct. So how the hell did I figure that out? So if you guys get it wrong, a grenade will drop right here. So how did I figure that out? Okay, so I'm gonna show you guys how I did that. So if the artifact is three rows away from the I'm sorry, if the bookend is 3 rows away from the artifact, so this is 1, 2, 3. If it's 3, you want to come back here and starting from the bottom, count to 3. 1, 2, 3. So that means this one, the next code will be number 2 if that will be the shape. Okay, so for this one, for the pyramid, this one would be 1. I mean not 1, sorry, 3. Because if you start from the bottom, I mean not 3, sorry, 7. If you start from the bottom, it's considered 1. So I'm gonna go ahead and do another one right here. So the next code right here will be the pyramid again. So just by looking at this, the distance is right next to each other. So starting from the bottom of the numpad here, the answer will be 7. And no grenade fall on me, see? So let's try another one. Let's try this cylinder here. So cylinder, here's the cylinder. the distance between this cylinder and this bookend is 2 spaces apart. Okay, so you go for 1, 2. Okay, so since it's 2, let's go all the way back here. So I forgot to mention about what numbers to press. So 147 would be the pyramid. 2, 5, and 8 would be the cube, and then 3, 6, 9 would be the cylinder here. So 147, is it 147? Yeah, 147, and then you got 2, 5, 8, 3, 6, 9, I believe. Did I say it right? Yep. So that's how it works. So notice that it looks like a numpad. If you guys look at it, just by picturing it, you guys can see that there's a numpad column looking on right here. So obviously there won't be no 2 bookends in one column, right? So that's how I figured it out as well. So for this one, for the cylinder, I'll go over the cube later. For the cylinder, it's 2 rows away. 1, 2. So since it's 2 rows away, starting from the bottom, number 9, 1, 2. So it should be 6. Okay, and the same thing again, since it's the same shape, it should be 6 again. And that's when you answer it. This bookcase will open and you will be able to get all this stupid loot here. It's not much, to be honest. If you guys have the artifact with loot chance, you would definitely nail some legendaries here. So I'm not gonna. So we do get some legendaries here. I have a special shield here, so I'm not gonna pick that up. I need some HP for my build here. So that is basically the secret here. You do get a challenge done. I already got my challenge done already, so I already did this already. But let's go ahead and go over let's go over the cube real fast. So since this one is three rows apart, so if you do get a shape and you get a bookend and an artifact that's 3 rows apart, so basically it's 1, 2, 3. And since it's the cube, if it's 3, it will be all the way at 2. 1, 2, 3, just like that. So you count from the bottom and you go up. So hopefully you guys understand how that works a little bit. It's kind of hard to explain a little bit, but hopefully you guys understand how I got all the answers. So I will do another part for those that still unsure how to do this. So stay tuned, and I'll show you guys the next example here. Okay, guys. So here is another example. So it's a little bit different than the one I showed you guys. So we got apparently the bookends do move a little bit. As you guys can see here, they actually move. So I'll go over that for you guys. So again, when it comes to this, remember that you got to count down and then start work your way up when it comes to figuring out the numbers. So I'm gonna show you guys how to do that. So first, we'll go ahead and press this keyboard here so you guys can see. Alright, so we got 3 shapes. We got all 3 shapes this time. So we got a pyramid here. So that would be on this first over here, the first one over here. So it's gonna be number 7 because they're right next to each other. Yep. It's gonna be number 7 again because it's the same shape. Yep. And then the cylinder is gonna be on the 3rd area right here. So it's gonna be on this column right here. So again, it's gonna be on the very last one since they're right next to each other. So it's gonna be number 9. And then the next one is this, the cube. So the cube would be in the middle of the area. So it's going to be 1, 2. So again, it's going to be 2, 5, 8. So it's going to be 1, 2, which is the 5th one. So if you guys do this a lot, you guys can see that if they're right next to each other, it's going to be the last number. If they're two rows apart, it's going to be the middle number. And if they're 3 rows apart, which is 1, 2, and 3, and the bookend will be right here, then it's going to be the very first number on the top. So that's a nice trick to remember. And here is the loot again. So hopefully you guys enjoy this video. Hopefully this guide helps you guys a lot on how to do this, so that way you guys don't have a headache on trying to figure out this puzzle. It took me around a good 1 hour or so to figure out the puzzle of this. Is it worth doing this puzzle? I think it is. I mean, you get a chance of getting some good loot here. So I already have this. So again, when it comes to this type of stuff, I'll try to upload some more Borderlands 3 videos related to this stuff, so you guys can not get a headache or stuff like that. I do make Warframe videos primarily right now, so if this video do get a lot of views, I would think about making more Borderlands 3 videos. So thank you guys for watching. Give it a like if you guys like this video. Subscribe if you guys want to see more Borderlands videos. And peace out, you guys.